happy Thursday evening. Welcome to another live broadcast from Cubo's Bonfils Stanton Performance Studio. It's going to be a splendid evening of exciting music that's going to make you want to get up and dance and move and groove right there in the spot that you are sitting or standing. I'm Arturo Gomez, and I'm very happy to be the host for this evening's performance, and I'm here with a huge and beautiful smiling studio club members. And those little smiles are going to get bigger when you start hearing the music of this trio that I am going to introduce to you, and they are going to play for your enjoyment. We'll have on drums Armando Lopez, on the bass Munir Hassan, and on piano Alfredo Rodriguez, the Alfredo Rodriguez Trio on Cuba Jazz.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Armando Lopez on the drums, Munir Hassan on the bass, Alfredo Rodriguez on piano and wordless vocals. The Alfredo Rodriguez Trio, Studio Club members. Was that a heck of an opening or what? Woo! I got to catch my breath just watching you. All right. Alfredo, you put together a wonderful trio, and as always, you put on a electrifying performance, not only for the ears, but for the eyes. For those who may not be watching on YouTube and are just listening, Alfredo's very animated when he plays the piano. And he likes to jump up and get back down on the stool and play, and it just adds to the beauty of the artistry of the Alfredo Rodriguez Trio. And we thank you so much for allowing us to have you here playing for us once again at Cuba Jazz.
Thank you so much, Arturo.
Not a problem. Last night you played at the Cervantes Ballroom on Welton Street in the historic 5 Points, not far from where we used to have our studio on Welton Street that you played there before many years ago, and now you're in this new facilities. Quite a change and an improvement.
Beautiful change. It's so beautiful, yeah. It's a beautiful studio. We are so happy to be back here in Denver, and obviously thank you so much again for inviting us. It's a great honor.
And for those who may be listening in the northern Colorado area, we have a lot of listeners in Fort Collins and Greeley area, Longmont. The same trio will be performing tomorrow evening at UNC Greeley, and they have wonderful facilities. You'll find out when you get there tomorrow. Will you be doing like a master class or something during the day?
Actually, yes. I will be going to a school, they told me today, and I will be at 12. But I don't remember. I think it's the same, the UNC.
Yes, it's one and the same, yes.
Yeah,
it's an amazing facility, and the faculty there are some of the best musicians around that are teaching there, and you'll be meeting them, and I'm sure
looking forward.
You'll meet Dana Landry, who's the piano professor and the dean of the Jazz Studies program there, and I'm sure you'll run into Socrates Garcia from the Dominican Republic, who has a big band, Latin big band there.
Okay.
And I was there. He brought in a person who you have played with many times, Pedrito Martinez.
Okay.
He brought him and Bobby Sanabria to play last year. So that was a great event as well, and I'm sure tomorrow will be one.
We're very looking forward to go there.
Okay.
It's going to be our first time.
Again, this is Alfredo Rodriguez Trio. This is live from KUVO Jazz's Bonfils Stanton Performance Studio. Adelante, maestro.
We play one more.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to get away that easy. You're going to play several more.
So the song that we just played, the name is Dawn, is one of my original. This one, actually, we're going to play another original. This one is part of my new album that just came out August 19th. The name of the album is called Away. We're going to be talking about that, I'm sure.
We'll talk
we're
about that in the next one.
Okay, so we're going to play Fit You de Lua, which means in English, Song of the Moon. And this one is from the new album.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias.
Live from the Bonfils Stanton Performance Studio here at Cuba Jazz, the Alfredo Rodriguez Trio. Wow, another amazing song that you have shared with our studio club members, and we really appreciate it. We also have many listeners over the radio on our high-quality streaming, and I'm sure many are viewing you on our KUVO Jazz YouTube channel. When you get back home or you have some leisure time, any one of you three members of the trio, you can go to KUVO and YouTube channel and see yourselves perform. And I think, Armando, you already set that up on your phone as I was bringing you here to the station. He wanted to get ahead of the game. Nothing wrong with that. All three of these gentlemen have amazing talents, and they all three live in Miami. But Alfredo, you have had a storied career, and you're still a very young man with an extremely bright future ahead of you.
Thank you.
And when you were playing or beginning to play in Cuba, your family did not have a piano. So I understand you took the dining room table and with a crayon or something, you drew the piano keys and pretended to play the piano on the dining room table. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. How did you know if you hit a wrong note?
I'm sure I was hitting a lot of wrong notes, but I didn't know.
Right.
So like tiki 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 tiki. Nothing.
It was just a matter of training your fingers.
I mean, it was a situation. It was my
Right.
first year at the classical school of music, and my parents didn't have a piano at that time, so we
Right.
had to figure it out and buy a piano. At the beginning, I didn't have it. Yeah.
Right. I understand. Well, and then you were invited to go to the Montreux Jazz Festival, and a man by the name of the Mighty Q, Quincy Jones, saw you and immediately recognized your talent and helped you not only to get signed to a record label, but I understand he helped you migrate to the United States as well.
Well, that was actually a long time after that piano.
Well, of course, a long time. Yes.
That was a long after. But yes, I was when I was in the first year of the university. Actually, it came a convocatory to Havana, to Cuba, to apply for it's actually the Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland.
Oh, Montreux,
So, yes.
right.
So while I was there, I had the honor of meeting Quincy Jones. Actually, the founder of the festival, Clown Knobs, he invited me and the other 12 pianists selected to play at the festival from all over the world to come to his house, because he had like many instruments, like a jam session situation every night at the festival. The festival lasts like 20 days every July. So then, we were there. That was my first time going out of Cuba and playing my own music. And imagine, I was there, and then he said, like, Quincy Jones is coming. By the way, Quincy Jones is coming, and also Michel Legrand and Herbie Hancock and George Benson.
Oh,
all of these people in the same room with us. And well, what I remember, it was a very incredible experience for me and the other friends. We played songs for them. And very fortunately for me, when I finished, Quincy came to me and he said that he wanted to help me in some way with my career. I didn't understand what he was saying because I didn't know English at the time. but what I know is that he had a bodyguard, Glenn, from Guatemala.
Oh.
So Glenn was the translator.
Very
So
good.
that's what Glenn told me. Maybe Quincy was saying, like, this guy is so bad, whatever. I don't know. What I know is that they wrote an email to my house. I came back to Cuba. He came back here to the States, and I received an email from his manager, Adam Fell, saying that Quincy wanted to help me. So it was true. What he was saying, I think it was true. And after that, it took me 3 years, almost 4 years, to make the difficult decision of leaving my family, my friends, everything that I had in Cuba behind physically. I always say physically because emotionally and spiritually, I'm always in my island. But I've been far away for almost 15 years now, living in the States and working with Quincy Jones.
And one final note before we get back to the music, you recently relocated to Miami.
Yes, that's correct.
And your brand new album is titled after the street you live on, Coral Way.
Yeah.
And for those who know Coral Way in Miami, it's a beautiful avenue. It has a medium separating the lanes with beautiful trees all along the way. And it goes from Miami into Coral Gables. And he happens to be living across the street from another jazz radio station, WDNA, where I was part of for 13 years before coming to Denver 20 years ago. So what a small world, and I'm so happy. And by the way, I know you've been busy traveling. Your record, Coral Way, is #1 on the Jazz Week charts for the most played CD around the country.
Thank you. Yeah, we are extremely honored and humbled to have people like you, Arturo, that you guys play so much my music, and I cannot really find the words to just to say thank you. I'm very thankful. Thank you so much.
Well, good music is easy to play, so how about treating us to some more good music live from the Bonfils Stanton studio?
Let's go to the streets of Havana. I grew up listening to Bola de Nieve, and this is a beautiful song that Eliseo Grenet wrote, and the name is Ay Mama Inés.
A very exciting rendition of one of Cuba's classic songs, Mama Inez. And you heard Alfredo talking about when he was growing up, he was listening to the gentleman who made that song famous, Bola de Nieve. Bola de Nieve is considered the Fats Waller of Cuba. And Bola de Nieve is a nickname for a very dark-skinned Afro-Cuban. And Bola de Nieve means snowball. But anyhow, a great rendition of Mama Inez, where everybody is drinking coffee. That's what the song is about. And an all-time classic from Cuba. And what a performance by Munir, not only playing the bass and dancing, but giving us some wordless vocals as well. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta say that I feel very honored to to be playing with these two guys. They are amazing in what they do, and both of them bring so much joy and very easy also to work with. I think music, for us at least, the way that we approach to music is that love is the most important. Sometimes there are many great musicians, and you can be great in what you do, but once you go on the stage, it has to be a situation that we all are humble in a lot of ways. We all listening to each other. We all share with each other, listening to each other. Not like just only playing for us and just playing like for maybe Virtuoso or Armando or Munir, because the three of us, we can do many, many of those things, the science of music. But I think the most important comes out when the three of us really are just working together as a team and not only as individuals. So I just feel very honored to share my music and my life basically with both of them.
And that's an excellent assessment, because you bring a lot of joy to those who are listening to your music, and it's evidence that you're working as a unit to bring joy, which creates love as well. And we need more great music and joy and love in the world. I've always said, if the leaders of the world were lovers of music, there'd be less crises in the world, because unfortunately most of the leaders in the world don't like music. Anyhow, Alfredo Rodriguez Trio is with us. They got another song. Maybe we'll be able to squeeze a second one after that. But let's get to that one song that you had already prepared for us here for our KUVO Studio Club members. And thank you all again for being here.
Yeah. Well, as you were mentioning before, I've been mentored and produced by Quincy Jones for more than 15 years. And Quincy was telling me for a long time to do an arrangement of Michael Jackson. Everyone knows that he is the legendary producer of Thriller. And so we're going to play Thriller for you guys here tonight, okay? But I hope you guys are, first of all, don't judge us. Eh? And second, I hope you guys are ready, because this is the Cuban, Brazilian version from Denver, of Thriller.
All right.
So, we'll see. Vamos a ver.
A pre-Halloween treat.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
I am confident that Michael Jackson, as well as Quincy Jones, would approve of your rendition of Thriller. And before we get to one final song, a very special medley that Alfredo has prepared for your enjoyment, thank you goes to the Bonfils Stanton Foundation. Drum City Guitar Land in Wheat Ridge, which is owned, operated, and staffed by working musicians since 1965. Schmidt Music in Englewood, they specialize in piano, keyboards, band and orchestra instruments, sheet music, and more. Grace Design Pro Audio in Lyons, donors to the Carlos Lando Musicians and Event Fund. Also, we get support from the KUVO Studio Club and Beat Collective members. Today's broadcast has been engineered by Klaus Larson, Assistant Engineer Rain Caseman, with special thanks to the Creative Services support by Mark Montour Larson and Alec Kennefic. Thank you all very much for making this possible. We will have another live performance from the Bonfils Stanton studio on Thursday, November 9th with the Harry Dramkin Quartet featuring Eric Gunnison on piano, Mark Simon on bass, and Todd Reed on drums, and Harry's an excellent saxophonist. So you'll be receiving your invitations for that. We'll hope to see you then. And so to close it out, we're going to hear one more from Alfredo Rodriguez Trio. And Alfredo, por favor, tell me, when is it that you're playing at Beaver Creek?
The day after tomorrow.
That would be Saturday then.
Saturday,
Okay.
yeah.
Friday night tomorrow for those in northern Colorado, he's playing at UNC Greeley. And then Saturday you will be playing in Beaver Creek in Vail County, Vail area. So thank you so much. I hope you have a safe continuance of your tour.
Thank you.
And then I understand when you'll be home for a little bit and then off to Brazil.
Next week.
Next week. There you go.
Next week
All
we
right.
go to Brazil. We're going to be in Porto Alegre. Munir is from Bahia, so Munir is so excited to be back in his country.
Back to Bahia. All right. That's on my bucket list to go. I don't want to go to Rio. I want to go to Bahia. Okay. So tell us about this medley you're going to perform to close this out.
I mean, we're going to play music, from my childhood. El Manicero and Guantanamera, two beautiful songs
Right.
from Cuba. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I want to say just thank you so much, Arturo Gomez, for inviting us here, and all of you guys for the support and to keep live music alive. Thank you. Thank you so much.
El Manicero is one of the most recorded Cuban songs, is known in English as the Peanut Vendor.